this week is a really special coffee and a really special roaster. We have Apollon's Gold from Tokyo, Japan, and this is a, how do I even start with this? This is a exclusive lot for Apollon's Gold, the Pie-san exclusive lot. It is a Yellow Typica, yellow honey processed coffee. So a ton of stuff going on, but first of all, let's quickly talk about Apollon's Gold, then I'll talk a little bit about what this coffee tastes like. So Apollon's Gold out of Tokyo, Japan, amazing coffee roaster. Personally, one of my favorites, and the really unique thing with Apollon's Gold is just they have a very distinctive style. I would say that if you've never tasted quote-unquote hyper light coffee or an ultra light coffee, this is going to be one of those experiences. You know, they really recommend you let this coffee rest 45 to 70 days, although personally I found great results with this coffee around day 45 to 50-ish. So by the time you guys get this, this will be pretty rested and it will be ready for you to brew. But this is the coffee that you definitely can enjoy after you get this for basically the coming month. And I think what's really interesting is to see how those flavors develop. What's really unique about this coffee, and more so just the Apollon's Gold roasting style, is there's kind of a very distinctive acidity presentation. I would classify this as maybe like a lemongrass type of acidity that you can find across many of their coffees. So be on the lookout for how acidity kind of peeks through in the cup. This is a Costa Rica Yellow Typica honey. Flavor notes of oroblanco, pear, and white tea. So to me, this actually does have a lot of tea flavor notes, but with this very distinctive acidity presentation. So hopefully my recipe will show that off to you guys, but let's go ahead and brew some. Wow. Wow. Lovely aromatics. I would say there's a nice like flower or floral component in this. Wow. So much going on here. There's like an equal amount of acidity and sweetness that's hitting your tongue at the exact same time. And the finish on this is really where you get this like white tea sweetness effect. Clearly a tea finish, but it lingers. It really stays on your tongue, and while it's on your tongue, it is lovely sweetness. This is a very interesting roasting style because it's like that max clarity roasting style where let's show you what the coffee inherently has. And this is where that big sweetness and big acidity is just hitting your tongue. Now, as this cools, this is what's, I think, kind of fun with the Apollon's Gold roasting style, but also just this coffee. When it was warm, we have, I would say, big acidity, big sweetness hitting you at the same time. As that cools down, this kind of acidity starts to really shine, really start to peak up in addition to the sweetness, but that's what I experience most. And then it's still within that lovely white tea sweetness, that white tea finish. What makes this coffee enjoyable to me is that when it is hot, when it's warm, you get this very turned up experience of flavors. So you're getting maybe, I would say, 9 out of 10s on sweetness and acidity just in your face. And then as the coffee cools down, that acidity starts to really peak up, and it's kind of just a very loud coffee. And that's what makes this very fun to taste. All of those dynamics when it's cooling down is just right up there in your face. But because it finishes really sweet and it's in this kind of more nice white tea body and finish, it makes it very enjoyable and quite approachable. It's quite amazing that we can have a coffee like this from a machine like this and make it approachable for you to taste. That's so good. I'm very happy to be able to feature Apollon's Gold this week. If you have any questions, let me know. But this coffee is personally one of my favorite coffees we've featured, but also a really amazing roaster. So I hope you guys enjoy this. And if you have any questions on Secret Stash, or you have any requests on any coffees that I should get for you guys, let me know. But otherwise, thank you so much for spending the time to watch this video. I will see you guys around.